Okay, today's little adventure in the shed is putting mediocre back together, which means putting the new freshly painted, well, not new tank, but freshly painted tank back on, and I am terrified of damaging the tank when I put it on, and also of filling it with petrol and having a petrol spill which burns straight through all my hard work. As I say, that's taken probably about 7 weeks with painting and curing times and all the rest of it, and of course the cowl needs to go back on. So yes, that's today's little adventure. It's Bank Holiday Monday, 28th of December 2020, and you won't see this till next year, but hopefully I'll get it done by then. Only time will tell. Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so one of the first things to do, flip the tank over and refit the pump. Okay, that's the fuel pump on and hopefully located in the right place. Now it's time to get it over on the bike. Okay, first of the scary moments. Let's get it on the bike, hopefully without destroying the paintwork. Okay, so far so good. Prop it up, connect all the pipes and the electronics. Okay, now pipes to connect. There should be an overflow back here. There. That just goes on there, and so that takes the overflow away from the neck, around the neck of the tank, and then all we've got left is the fuel line and the electronics. So there's the electrics coming from the pump, and it's just a block connector, which I've got round the wrong way. Right, okay, that's connected, and then the other bit is the petrol feed, which goes on there. Which goes on there, pushes up onto the grey clip, he says, making this sound easy or one-handed. There you go. Nice firm click. Clips on beautifully. So that is the kiddie. So electrics are connected, overflow, and the last one we did was the petrol feed. So that's that in place. So now drop the tank down, and I might have to siphon some petrol out of the GSX to put in mediocre, and check for any leaks, which hopefully there aren't, but you never can tell, so I'll only put a little bit in there to start with. Of which I'm terrified. I can really see the paintwork getting a splattering and just burning it off. Anyway, I'll get some fuel out the GSX and come back when I'm ready to tip it in there. Okay, didn't actually film that portion because I didn't want all the tripod in the way of my exit from the shed if things went bad. Got a little bit out of the GSX, but it's got an awkward little throat on it to get my siphon tube out and do its business. So some out the GSX, some out the GS into mediocre, and now I just want to check for leaks and then give it a start up, make sure it works before I plug everything else in. Not plug everything else in, put everything else back on it. No leaks out of the sender unit. So start it up, hopefully. And I'll cycle it through 2 or 3 times to get some fuel into the system. I didn't put much in it, so I might have to put the tank down to actually get some fuel through. Yes! Oh, it's so good to hear the bike again. Well, all running beautifully, so just once I'll double check the system, make sure it's not leaking, and then put the rest of it on, and it will be a complete mediocre with its new colour scheme. And yes, I've already changed the V5, so it's officially a GSXR 1000 in black and red. No, there's no leaks, so I'll bolt the tank down and get the cowl and everything on. Okay, rear end. So, there's mediocre. Looking gorgeous. What a difference the tank makes. Hopefully it'll have some longevity to it. If it wasn't dark outside and absolutely pissing down, I'd do some outside shots. But it is dark outside, and it is absolutely pissing down. So you'll have to put up with inside shots. There you go. Suggestions for the wheels: red, black, leave them white. I don't think leave them white would be right with that paint scheme. Let me know in the comments, what do you reckon? Anyway, that's enough for today. Tidy up a bit and go in for a nice cup of chow. Thanks for watching. Catch you again. Ta-ra. And it'd be rude starting up mediocre and not starting up the others. Oh.